Wait a minute, hold on. So you want to see what else I got?
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back to That Bourbon Dude. My name is Charles. Today we're doing a collection tour. You guys were asking for it. This is an update. We're going to start off back here in the studio. You guys get to see what I see and some of the stuff that nobody else really gets to see. And the things around this house has changed quite a bit on the collection. There's a bunch of updates. There's a bunch of new bottles. There's a bunch of random stuff. And we're going to take a look at it together. So let's get you guys flipped around. We'll start over here at this back shelf. Everybody's always asking what's back there. And then you guys have never really got to see down underneath what's in there, my samples, all the random stuff that I've got there. So let's take a look and see what we've got over here, guys. All right. Oh, man, look, I didn't even flip you guys around. We're going crazy here. All right, look, guys. So we got a bunch of random stuff, and I'm just moving stuff around as we're flying through this because I never really prepare very well for this. So we got a bunch of my Weller stuff. I don't know if you guys are a fan of the straight from the barrel. That's probably the only one I really like. The gold is okay. We've got some 1924s, the single barrel black labels. This was brought for a worst bottle share. It was crazy. This is what somebody brought. They ended up giving it to me. Super thankful for that. Oh, look at there, the infamous Hooters bottle. Everybody knows how horrible that is. I have such a difficult time dealing with that. Random stuff right here. Underrated bottle. You guys, if you're not getting into this Middle West Spirits, their pumpernickel rye is legit. This is my baby. If you know, you know. It's. I'm just not gonna say anything. Random stags over here. Next shelf, you guys probably get to see a little bit of this, a little bit of Knob Creek stuff. I am a huge Green River fan, so I've got a lot of Green River. 1792, I am a gigantic Barton's fan. Been a Barton's fan for way too long, probably. Let's take a look at this top shelf. This is the one you guys see a little bit of in the videos. It's not super cool, but it's some of the stuff that I enjoy drinking. Avoid the background. None of that matters. Look at this. Guys. Woo. Evan Williams. If you're not sipping Evan Williams, why the heck not, okay? There you go, guys. All right, so let me flip you all around. Talk to you for a second. So this other shelf, let me get some light on my face. This other shelf here is kind of like something you a little bit see in the background of some of my videos. This was my floor bourbon for a very long time. The wife decided that I needed to get something off of the ground. It is like, it was taken over. So I filled the shelf up, and now I have floor bourbon again. It happens. So I'm going to grab a little light here and help you guys see this shelf. I'm going to kind of breeze over it and not like cover it super in depth, because if you want to see a complete bunkered video, backstock video, I'm going to do that after this video. I just need y'all to let me know in the comment section if you want to see it. If you enjoy this style of content and you enjoy what I'm doing, support me the free way. Just simply hit subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and if you're feeling incredibly generous, drop a comment down below. All right, folks, let's get this light on, and we're going to take a look at some of the other stuff we got over here. All right, folks. All right, here we go. We got a little bit of E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. This is batch 12. And then I got some random stuff back here. If you know what those maroon boxes are, that is the rare breed non-chill filtered. We got another Blanton's. This is kind of my Michter's shelf here. I have another Michter shelf. This is a bottle your own experience, a gift to the channel from a great friend, Jeffrey. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. A little bit of the barrel strength stuff, the M10s. random store picks in the back there, but I'm not going to get too into the thick of it yet. If you guys want to see more in depth on what's on some of these shelves, then I can do that. Look, a bundle, Michter's bundle. You know how you get those. Freaking go down to the distillery, pay the extra money, whatever. Just random stuff, okay? So, you guys never probably seen any of this. This is like just random stuff that I have laying around. We've got more Buffalo Trace down here. So 107 picks. Let me jump over here a little bit. Random samples. Some Elijah Craig grenades. Look at this. More Blantons. I got this. The Doc Swensons. Guys, Doc Swensons. Love Doc Swensons. They're doing incredible things. Okay, so let's talk. Let's go in here. You guys never get to see in here. So this is where I keep a bunch of my random samples, extra early times, little GTS in the back, Willet, another 1924, and just mountains of samples, all kinds of stuff back in here. It's just a mess. I can't even lie. Being a YouTuber is a disaster. Got some Jack 10s, 12, little 117 action, extra Blantons, Wild Turkey 101 flask. Don't really remember why I bought that, but I got it anyways. Another backup of that. I think that was another Coy Hill one. Now, let me get you guys flipped around here. I want to show you what I see. Now, let me get you here. Here we go. Talk to me, guys. Follow me. So, you guys don't really get to see what I'm looking at during these videos, during these streams, whatever. I mean, it is a disaster. Not really insanely disaster, but still a little something. So, here, take a look, guys. So this is what I'm seeing. I normally don't have this. I usually have the big lights running in the background, but here's kind of what I'm looking at. Desk, audio equipment, multiple screens. I mean, it's just everywhere, right? It's just a mountain of stuff. Now, I know this is a little bit complicated for a lot of people's YouTube setup, but I do a little bit more than just YouTube back here, so it's kind of the reason why I've got it. And I've recently got into cigars. This is an empty box right here. I'm just keeping random stuff in it at this point. But yeah, so that is kind of what we have going on here. Let me see if you guys can see this. Anyways, it's not letting me because it's face tracking. But over here in the background, right there, that is a case of E.H. Taylors. And if you want to see what are in, what kind of E.H. Taylors is in that case, we can do that video. That can be in the part of the bunker. A lot of these boxes that you guys see in the background have stuff in it. All kinds of random stuff in these boxes. All kinds of bunkered stuff. We've got stuff for days, okay? So let's take off. Let's get out of the freaking office. Let's run over here to the other side of the house. See if we can get into some more mess. There's a lot more bottles over here. This is just kind of like the stuff that you guys see during the video. Some of it you don't see. So let's head over to the other side of the house. Let's shut this stupid light off. Here we go. Let's get into it. All right, so here we are in the other side of the house. You guys probably have seen a little bit of this in another YouTuber's video, but there is much, much more here now than there used to be. A massive, ridiculous amount of stuff down here. But let's start over here on this side. We'll see if we can find anything cool. I brought a pocket light to help illuminate some of this stuff. So up here on the top, we've got a little bit of my Bardstown stuff. There's a Booker's Charlie's batch in the background. That's probably the only one that I enjoyed. And then more Green River. I'm a huge Green River fan. Dropping down over here, look, we've got a little Kentucky Spirit hanging out in the background. More rare breed non-chill filtereds. All kinds of interesting stuff. If you guys like any of these and you want to see them in any of my giveaways, I am more than willing to put some of them in my giveaways. All right, that's going to be the little bit of the Wild Turkey. So got some Southern Collective. A little bit more Wild Turkey here. I've got some Rye 3s. Still trying to figure out what to do with this shelf. I had a bunch of my Wathen stuff on it, but I haven't been drinking a lot of it, so I've been kind of bunkering it away. Dropping down more Wild Turkey, a crap ton of different Evan Williams. Look at that old one. Love that one. Now, this is my Penelope stuff. I don't have a lot of Penelope. I'm not the biggest fan of some of their stuff. I don't really like a lot of finished stuff. More Wild Turkey hanging out. We've got, what is this? We got Ancient H&H 10 stars. And then a bunch of Bowman stuff hanging out. Love me some Bowmans. If you're not a fan of Bowmans, if you're not a fan of Bowmans, you should be. Because Bowmans puts out awesome stuff. Do we always know where it's coming from? No, we don't. Because I'm trying to hold this light loose, guys. Trying to make sure you guys get quality video. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the next one. Oh, here we go. A little bit more Jack Daniels. This is kind of the shelf that I don't do anything with anymore. It's just really more for like display purposes. Everything else that I drink is on other shelves. Look here. More 1792. I love it. I've got so much 1792. And I got a lot bunkered as well. Okay. All right, guys. This is a part you guys don't really get to see very often. This is just a hodgepodge of a lot of stuff. Now, if you want to, again, if you want me to dive into a lot of these bottles that are in here, I can do that on the bunkered video. I think it would probably be pretty cool to see. I don't even know what most of these are. This is just on the bar. A lot of people, when they come over, it's a free-for-all. Whatever you want to drink, it's there. Drink it. I don't give a crap. A lot of it gets sent home with people. And, well, I just don't ever know what comes and goes. This is an area of the house that really gets run through a lot by a lot of people. And I just kind of let them have and drink what they want. Most of it is stuff that I don't drink as much as I used to. So whatever goes, it goes, right? Got to have a little stash of mixers. Random 1792 hanging out. Oh, right here. Starlight. Come on. If you are not a Starlight fan, you should be. Look at that. Boom. More early times. That's a theme. That is a theme. Oh, here's the kind of the bar area, guys. Pretty basic. I'm a normal guy. Nothing fancy, right? Just a normal YouTuber. Now, this is the area everybody's been wanting to see. I know. It's a lot of mess. So we'll start right here, kind of go across this. And then I think we've got stuff hid back here, some miscellaneous bottles. But here you go. Take a look at this. Now I have an E.H. Taylor barrel proof rye, but I don't know where it's at. Somewhere here in the house. It's probably bunkered away. Not something that I actually give a crap about. It's not that good. Miscellaneous Weller. There's some Buffalo Trace mixed in there. Some picks. Just a lot of random stuff, right? Gotta be a Brown Foreman, Old Forester fan to appreciate that. Right here, this is barrel 92. First off, best barrel I've had in years. So if you get a chance to try a barrel 92, do it, okay? Don't want to miss out. All right, so a little bit of Heaven Hill stuff. Still going with the theme. I'm a big fan of Evan Williams. So I got a lot of that. Got some Old Fitz 8. There's a 17 back there. A couple 13s, a 10, another 17. just a bunch of random stuff. This is a cool one. Found this one the other day at Neat Bourbon Bar and Bottle Shop there in Louisville. That was really cool. It's really young, but it tastes so good. So good. All right, a little bit of Buffalo Trace stuff. As you can see, the only thing that's open in here is this one. This one. That's the only one I drink because all the other ones kind of suck. I've had these for years. Didn't really enjoy a lot of them. They were very underwhelming, especially for the price. We got some GTSs, some Sam Houston, some Stags. Shout out to my boy Tom. A. Smith Bowman's just got some of these, so I'm going to be cracking one of these for the wife's birthday. We got some Handy, more E.H. Taylor barrel proofs in there, another Stag. Some more Jack Daniels, Old Forester stuff. We got, look at that, look at the cool little neck tag, boom, on that one. Some Jack 10, 14 that I've almost killed. Mictors. I told you I had some more Mictors, right? Got more Mictors. Bunch of random stuff in here. And then this shelf, this is one I don't know what to do with. It's just a hodgepodge of random stuff. There's like hard to get stuff and then stupid basic stuff. And then here we go. Back to Evan Williams. As I told you guys, huge Evan Williams fan. All right. Let me give you guys a kind of a big look at that random wall of stuff. I don't want to know what is it that you guys want to see? Like, do you want anything specific in the next video? Do you want to maybe, I don't know, go through some random people's collections? If you want to send me pictures of your collection and you'd like for me to go over it with you guys, I can do that. I can do whatever. I'm just trying to maybe get some ideas, you know? I think you guys generate majority of the ideas for these videos anyways, so I think it's only fair that I give you guys what you want. All right, folks, that is the house tour. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and going through all my stupid bottles. I got way too many. I've got a lot more bunkered. If you want to see the bunkered video, let me know in the comments section down below. And until next time, Bourbon Dude out.